Hi, my name is Henley and I teach at Collage After School English Program in the Gracia area. I have a class of 6 10-year-olds on Wednesday afternoons, and they come to us from surrounding areas and get a little bit more help with English. At Collage, we provide after-school care because many parents are still working and extra help on kids' English. Because the kids are coming from a full day of school, we like to make our activities fun and engaging. The kids love performing and being filmed, which calls for many collaborative activities such as brainstorming, planning, creating a script, and practicing their performances. One of my favorite activities was creating a weather report for the year 2080. They had to learn about global warming in order to write their scripts. And although this activity produces one product, there were many steps that it takes to get there. First, Jake, the teacher that I work with, opens up the circle to brainstorming what the kids previously know about global warming and weather. They sit around a table, whiteboard marker, and write down different words related to global warming on a whiteboard. Then we do research, so the kids can either look things up on an iPad, which they love to do, or we do a group reading. And so this engages reading comprehension skills. Then we usually split up and do a fun activity, which is either usually a craft or in this case it was writing the script. We like to split up because the kids have so much energy and there's sort of a divide between the boys and the girls in our class, because the boys are really wild and the girls are a little more calm, so we like to split them up and get into smaller groups. So for this, each kid wrote their script pretending to give a weather warning in the future. And then they practiced reading their scripts. And then finally, we filmed. Then after we get out of class, I put together a video and I post it to the blog, which I write on the Collage website every week. This story shows how I like engaging with kids because it's fun for them and appealing to something that they really like. Kids these days love being filmed, they love playing with technology. It's a great way to get them to open up and make them want to write and learn English rather than being forced to. Jake, the teacher that I worked with, showed me a useful way to take like one overarching activity such as, making a weather report and use different parts to engage different skills. So we have writing, we have the vocabulary, brainstorming in the beginning, and the reading comprehension. It makes me really happy to put everything together and kind of have the creative freedom to make the video really cool, because it made me feel like I was bringing something unique to the classroom that the kids really liked. At first I kind of had felt like I was not really doing much there, and I was just sort of like hanging around, I guess, and not helping as much as I wanted to. And this activity really made me feel like I was contributing and that they appreciated like me being there. I think it's so important to work with kids and their energy rather than against it. I know I've been in a school where I felt like I was being forced to do stuff in the classroom. Low energy and it was not engaging, and specifically for these kids because they're coming from a full day of school and they go to school from 8 to 5 here in Spain, so it's important, like when they have a lot of energy, to sort of match that in the classroom instead of trying to work against it, because they're 10 and truly can be really crazy sometimes. And this activity was great because they loved technology. Kids love to be filmed these days, and they love watching themselves back and like listening to themselves hear English and like how they sound and speak. And since then we've done several more activities where we filmed them. We had just last week we did an activity where they were pretending to meet aliens for the first time and visiting outer space. I learned how much Spanish people shelter their kids, and the blog allowed me to connect with a lot of the parents, so they felt assured that their kids were enjoying Collage and had a little more trust in me as well. The teacher that I worked with was really great with the kids. He taught me how to speak slowly with gestures and repetition to help the kids understand better what I was saying. He also was great at telling me like when I did a good job, which really encouraged me to be more interactive. And I learned how to earn the kids' acceptance and how to open them up by being open and fun myself. I really wanted them to feel like they could talk to me so that they could help practice